Have you ever stopped to consider what truly makes you happy? It's a question that, on the surface, may seem simple, yet when we dive deeper, we find it's anything but. Happiness, you see, is a complex and multifaceted concept, as unique and varied as the individuals who seek it. It's like a beautiful mosaic where each tiny piece represents our unique experiences, our personal values, our dreams, and our aspirations. For some, happiness might be the laughter of a child or a quiet moment with a good book. For others, it could be the thrill of adventure or achieving a long-sought goal. In essence, happiness is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It's a deeply personal pursuit that is intricately woven into the tapestry of our individual lives. So if happiness is so personal, how can we talk about it in a general sense? Stay tuned as we explore this intriguing question. Believe it or not, scientists have been studying happiness for decades. It's a fascinating field, bridging the gap between hard science and the nebulous world of human emotions. So what have these happiness researchers discovered? Well, a lot. But let's focus on a few key findings. First, they found that strong social connections are a major contributor to happiness. Humans are social creatures after all, and our relationships provide us with a sense of belonging and acceptance. We thrive when we're part of a community, whether it's a family, a group of friends, or a sports team. These connections give us support in tough times and intensify our joy in good times. Next, physical health plays a significant role in our happiness. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep aren't just good for our bodies, they're good for our minds too. When we take care of our physical health, we're more likely to feel good about ourselves and our lives. Another factor that's been linked to happiness is a sense of purpose. This isn't about achieving grand ambitions or changing the world, though it can be. It's about having something that gives your life meaning. This could be your job, a hobby, volunteering, or caring for someone. When we feel that our lives have purpose, we're more likely to feel satisfied and content. However, it's important to note that while these factors are commonly associated with happiness, they're not universal, and they certainly don't guarantee happiness. Everyone's path to happiness is unique, and what works for one person might not work for another. Moreover, these factors are intertwined in complex ways. For instance, having a strong sense of purpose might lead to better physical health, because you're more motivated to take care of yourself. Or strong social connections might make you happier, which in turn makes you more likely to seek out a purpose in life. These findings might make it seem like happiness is a simple formula, but it's far more complex than that. Here's a thought. Can the pursuit of happiness actually make us less happy? This intriguing question introduces us to the paradox of happiness. It's a concept that might seem counterintuitive at first. After all, shouldn't we strive to be happy at all times? Interestingly, research suggests otherwise. Studies have found that the relentless quest for happiness can paradoxically lead to feelings of disappointment and stress. It's like chasing an elusive butterfly. The more we chase, the further it seems to flutter away. So, what's the alternative? Well, it appears that happiness might be more about acceptance and contentment than constant joy. It's about appreciating the good moments, yes, but also about finding peace in the not-so-good ones. In other words, it's about embracing life with all its ups and downs, its joys and sorrows, its victories and defeats. This paradox shows us that happiness isn't always about feeling good all the time. So what have we learned about happiness today? We've delved into the notion that happiness, in its essence, is a complex and deeply personal concept. It doesn't wear a one-size-fits-all label. It's a unique blend of emotions, experiences, and perspectives, varying widely from person to person. We've also explored the intricate science behind happiness. It's not a mere byproduct of external circumstances, but is significantly influenced by our internal biological mechanisms. Our brain chemistry, hormones, and neural connections all play pivotal roles in our perception of happiness. In our journey, we've also uncovered the paradox of happiness. Curiously enough, the more we chase it, the more elusive it becomes. It's a subtle reminder that happiness isn't a destination, but a journey, and that it flourishes best when it's not the sole objective. In the end, perhaps the key to happiness is not to pursue it, but to allow it to happen naturally.